This is episode 4 and the final episode. I have a lot more shirts, but they're really not vintage. So as I make videos in the future, they're really cool shirts. They're just not vintage yet. Some of them are close. But I have the next 10 shirts of the vintage collection. Again, these are all mine. I just got this one. It's a 2000 Primus. Happy to get this. I got hooked up on this one. Double-sided, of course. Again, from 2000. It's on the Winterland, size large. And a good friend of mine from the bins hooked me up with that. He found that. Bentley. And I bought that from him. Happy to get that. Next one is a made in the US Sophie shirts, I believe it's pronounced. It's a ringer. I've had this one for a long time. Beastie Boys ABA, which stands for Atwater Basketball Association. What's interesting about this, and this is, I'm trying to remember what year it is. It has the year that I just can't read it. Let's see if I can. I can't. It's either 90s or early 2000s. I've had this shirt twice. What's interesting about this is Atwater Village is in Los Angeles, where I grew up. It is also where the Beastie Boys had their studio. If I'm not mistaken, it's called G-Son, G-S-O-N. It's been a long time, so I've been to that studio in Atwater Village, Los Angeles, California. This is mine. Ringer, size large, made in the US. Super thin. Ringer, like I said, I loved that I have that. Next one is not vintage. It's very unique. Gunny! In the sense that I had 9 shirts, so here's a 10th one, but it's Beastie Boys again. 2007. Most likely a parking lot boot. Concert here in the US. Don't know much about it, but I haven't even worn it, but I like it. It's good to have. Next one I got, this is a very interesting shirt. It says, "If you smile at me, I will understand." That is something everybody everywhere does in the same language. Anvil, which is a really good tag. Do you know who this is? It's right here. Crosby, Stills, Nash. Wooden Ships. Don't know the age of this, but I'm pretty sure it's a remake, but it's still nice to have. Next one is 2005, so technically it's not vintage. Motorhead. England. Everything louder than everything else. Rest in peace, Lemmy. It's in pretty bad condition. Already washed it. Have not worn it. I got it from my good friend James on Instagram. He's Static Age. Next one, Judas Priest. No, it's not Judas Priest. It looks like it. It is Weezer, one of my favorite bands, extra large, double-sided. Again, got this from my friend Bentley. He got it at the bins. I love this shirt. I haven't even worn it. It says American Rock, Weezer. It's based on the script of the great Judas Priest. The next 4 shirts, they're all Weezers. Like I said, one of my favorite bands. Got this one online. This one's from 1995, and it says Weezer 22. So I wonder what the 22 is about, if this is from 1995, licensed right here. What is the 22 for? If you know, let me know. It is on a Hanes heavyweight, size large. And there's an individual by the name of Preston who was here in Colorado Springs. I think he's moved on somewhere else, but I bought this one. He found this at the bins. Weezer. Brown, which is nice. It's got this early 90s girl look. Kind of emo. Nothing on the back. Let me see where my son's dog is. Gunner! Come on! And the other one that I got from Preston, so he found two of them. He found this one. And it says Weezer since 1992. It has the logo there. It's looks like a computer monitor with the mouse and the keyboard. Have not worn this one either. But that's what it is. It's on a Hanes as well. And then the last one, it's a large, is another Weezer. I finally got to see Weezer 3 years ago in 2019 in Aspen, Colorado. When I was 20 years old, my friend was in the band Weezer before they were known. He was the bass player. They kicked him out eventually. Well, anyway, I was 20 years old, and they were playing at the Coconut Teaser in Los Angeles, but it was a 21 and over show, so I could not get in. All of my friends went in there and saw Weezer in 1992. I was stuck in an alley waiting for them till they got back from the show. But I finally saw them in 2019. This is episode 4. Again, my Instagram is flickthebooger. Take care.